Okay, finally back to where I started. How'd I get here? I had to go in there and kind of fix it myself. Since Esther, I guess you figured since it was a starting precision bow, you couldn't do anything about it. But actually you can. You just gotta go to one of the stair events and kind of tell the sprite to respawn at a certain point. Though, to be fair, even I didn't know you could do that until Mist showed me. So maybe it's just a complicated procedure, I don't know. But the important thing is I'm back. Finally. Hello, I do not like you. You're going down first. Hopefully. Well, maybe. I don't trust him. He looks like Rexel. Although, he doesn't look all that dangerous. Weird. I'm noticing you're using a lot of sprites for very... Okay, another glitch in the game. You're using a lot of sprites for monsters that are usually very dangerous, but they're really not in this. Kind of a red herring kind of thing. Which is interesting, but... also, this is really not a normal recording time for me, but I don't have a save point, and I don't really want to progress outside of my recording area. Firebane. Oh, that's interesting. I'm also noticing a lot of magic in this game kind of sucks. I'm at class level 5, and I still haven't got a black magic spell with the wizard. That's what I would call good. I did get bio, which only hits one person. And it's okay, but I'm noticing a lot of classes in this game just suck. Especially compared to your starting ones. That's kind of annoying and unusual. Especially since some of these classes are usually ones that have great skill sets, usually. But, not much I can do about that. How much farther in the game could I be till post-game? I mean, there can't be that much left. I've got 9 characters out of 10. Also, forgive me, Slime Master, for not recognizing you as Stark or Uberwall. I'm just not used to the name Slime Master, since what I normally know you by is just plain Stark or your YouTube name, which is Uberwall. And honestly, had I known that a long time ago, I would have put him in my party, just because Stark is awesome. I won't use another spell on these things, blind or not. Haha, you die anyway. Okay, let's see here. And he could use the MP boost. Also, some of these magic type enemies will drop high ethers a lot, and also X ethers, which heal all your MP. However, I don't need them right now, so I'll keep using the ethers. Mostly because I can buy those and replenish them as I need to, usually. Though I will depend on the high-end X ethers if I have to. I don't think it'll be an issue, though. I've never gone that long without a warp point. Though, Esther has alerted me of something that's very annoying about the warp points. The warp points are not gained through gaining immigrants, but rather killing off bosses of a certain area. Which means you really shouldn't warp until you've just been a boss. Though that would explain why sometimes the warp points are a little wonky with their destinations. Personally, I would have probably given you the war points after the bosses, if that were indeed the case, but whatever, he's the man, so... At this point in the game, though, it's really not that big of an issue. Another high ether. They're being a lot more generous with those. How far is this dungeon? I mean, really, how far? Level 60 magic. And he's by himself. And I do not like that sprite. I hated that guy. I hate that guy. I hate that guy. Probably not so much in this game, but I hated him in the game he was from. You all know the one. The idiot guy at the end of the Fortress in the Sky that you were being timed and he would constantly try to keep you from killing him. And you give him ice magic. Yeah, thanks a lot, Esther. That's the last thing I need to be reminded of, is stupid freeze. Oh, brother. Yeah. I don't have fond memories of that guy. Fireball. Sorry if I'm a little quieter than normal, but my parents are actually up right now, and I'm hoping that I don't need to be called away for anything. Otherwise, the video will probably end shorter than I would like for it to. And considering how long this game's gone on already, I'm going to try to keep that from happening. But we'll see. I'm also noticing a very higher regard for magic in this game now. Really? Had I not lucked out with getting Arrow 2, a lot of else in this game would have been terrible. And I put an emphasis on the word terrible. And I see chest. Eye drops. Right. Thanks, Esther. Really. Just thanks. That's the last thing I want to imagine. 3 of these guys at once. That, no. Just no. That's like nightmare fuel right there. I mean, I know these guys aren't the same, technically, but, oh man. Just imagining a fight like that. Like, and yes, I know, he wasn't the only one that knew how to use the freeze spell. But hey, you don't fight the Ice Dragon until way later in that game, and really, you're not being timed either, so that also helped. How does a giant flame creature just come up and surprise you? What, the heat being given off wouldn't be a dead giveaway? And yes, I know Rixel wasn't technically made of fire, he was made of like some sort of spiritual power, but he looks like he's on fire, so that's still stupid. You would think I had to have gained that class level by now, wouldn't you? Considering I'm getting 4 per fight, and I'm getting in battles every 5 steps, well, okay, not that fast, but I've been here so long, though. You would think I would have gained this level by now. Okay, seriously? You know what? You're not surviving more than 1 turn of yours. Where is that spell? Infirmore, there we go. Yeah, they're going down. I hate these things. With a burning passion, do I hate these things. Oh, for Pete's sake. You know, I'm probably going to eventually... What the heck? Holy crap! Okay, that hurts a little. Who is it? Cloudstream. He serves me pretty well, but His low speed, or her low speed, it really does. I don't like it. I'm gonna try to get magic with someone that's actually fast, probably Esther. But I'll wait till level 6 for that. And yes, it will be a blue mage, not a wizard. Because apparently blue mages get a lot better stuff than wizards do. Not sure why they get better magic, but okay. I'm gonna pretend that makes sense. Wow, these things are slow. Gotta ether up my people here. Ether up. I don't know why I said that. That sounds stupid. You know, for a moment there, I thought for sure that was gonna be a boss. Just because of when he popped up. Because normally when an enemy pops up right there, it's almost guaranteed to be a mid-boss of sorts. Oh, come on. I don't mean to be a broken record, but... Oh, come on, really? This thing? First you have the one guy, and now you have the second guy that shows up during that timed event. Though, admittedly, these guys aren't quite as bad. Oh, never mind, it's these guys that know freeze, not the other guy. The other guy knew death sentence, actually. Which, technically, was worse. However, freeze was still a pain in the rear, especially since killing these things fast were quite annoying, actually. In most cases, I got to the final guy with not enough time to really do much of anything. Oh crap. I keep thinking that petrifies me for some reason. I still have yet to determine if that can or not. Though, when I fought the Starman, I had that cast on me like 4 or 5 times the whole match, and I wasn't petrified. So I'm assuming that's not the case in this. I'm hoping that's not the case in this. Also, I've been leveling up quite a bit lately. Probably due to the fact that I refuse to run anymore, which means I'm getting more EXP now. And also, I've been trying to get as much AVP as possible. Otherwise, I'm never going to get these classes mastered. Level 80 magic. Okay. Okay, her being a magic person I can have understand. Since her enemy was always a magic user. I don't know why so many spells actually fail in this game. Since it's not like their effects are broken due to RPG Maker VX's use of it, and them missing really makes them useless. As a matter of fact, a lot of skills in this game are useless. If not because of low hit rate, it's usually because it doesn't work properly, or it's just because the skills just suck, period. I know the Dragoons and Samurais totally disappointed me. Not one skill that they get really assured me that this was going to be an awesome... Well, okay, Dragoon did get double jump, okay, I can understand that. And I hate that. Why do I keep... No, really, I don't understand that. Why is Esther so freaking resistant to magic? I mean, I know he has a high defense stat. Is that what determines it? Haste, like, never works. I'm checking that, actually. Why is this the case? Is it because the Metal Bevel gloves also have some magic damage? Maybe? I mean, it is metal bevel gloves, so I could maybe assume that's what it does. But... oh, jeez. This is what, 2 or 3 videos I've had to dedicate just to go through this one dungeon? Oh my goodness. You know what, I'm gonna do something. About him. There we go. I have plenty of ethers, and this has taken forever, so... ah, much better. On small groups, double jump is almost as effective as his magic, and it's free. Cura. Wow, really? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty interesting. Oh, for Pete's sake. They're gonna keep spamming that. Yeah, in your face. I'd like to see you survive all that. As if. Oh, brother. This is just something else. I'm just getting tired of this place now. This place is about the length of 3 other dungeons, virtually. Yeah, he will sometimes just attack the same enemy twice, but it's still worth using. Heck, it's certainly better than his normal attack, that's for sure. Double jump also has a damage bonus, even without lances. Interesting. Can't complain though, it's really useful against bosses. Heck, it's probably the reason that Zoda didn't completely annihilate me. Because that was a close fight. Because I was virtually using everything at my disposal in that fight. Yeah, that's not gonna help you, lady. Goodbye. Granted, I could have missed, but still. Please tell me this is something good. Oh, thank you. Yes. Save point, please. Honestly, this was the biggest problem coming in here, is because this is honestly the first actually save point since I actually got here. And considering how big this place is, I was getting kind of worried. And I don't really care how much MP I spam because I'm at a healing point. 700 gold. At least I think that's a healing point. Yes it is, okay. And that's gonna be me calling this video. See you guys later.